The Congress has now hit out at the BJP. Bhartiya Janata Party is what the Congress has tagged the Saffron Party after they posted pictures of Talib Hussain, one of the apprehended Lashkar terrorists, with BJP leaders.
उदयपुर की घटना जिस प्रकार से आतंकियों ने अंजाम दी, उसके तार किसके साथ जुड़े थे? भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ। उसके बाद आज जिस तरह से रियासी में लश्कर-ए-तैयबा का आतंकी पकड़ा गया है, उसके तार किसके साथ जुड़े हुए हैं? भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ। मुझे तो लगता है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी को भारतीय टेरर पार्टी नाम रख देना चाहिए, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से आतंकियों के तार भारतीय जनता पार्टी से जुड़ते जा रहे हैं। और हमारी मांग है कि अब एनआईए को इसके ऊपर जांच करनी चाहिए। आखिर पॉलिटिकल पार्टियां ऐसे लोगों को संरक्षण कैसे दे रही हैं, इसकी जांच होनी चाहिए और इस पर कठिन कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए, जिससे आतंकी किसी ऐसी साजिश को अंजाम ना दे, पुलवामा जैसी।
Pradeep Datta now joins me live for more on this. Now, Pradeep, it's not an infiltration into the ranks of a political party, says the BJP. They also said that we really cannot verify everyone's identity because that is exactly what these people try and do. But the opposition is clearly not buying that defense, because the Congress, after posting pictures of one of these terrorists with BJP leaders, had now come out and tagged the BJP as a Bhartiya Janata Party.
Yes, you're absolutely right. In fact, it's not easy to verify antecedents of each and every person who is trying to join political party. Short while back, we had been interacting with the former Director General of Police. He said that there is no such instrument which will help us know whether this particular person is associated with any terror organization unless and until there is some kind of a terror record. Because already we have seen this thing is happening in case of hybrid terrorists also, because they are leading normal life but then they carry out act of terror. In this particular case also, security agencies had no idea that this man, who was masquerading basically as one of the journalist, and then he joined the IT cell of BJP, and 2 months back he had resigned from the party. So they said that they had no idea whether he was linked with any kind of terror organization. It was only after the arrest of 2 Lashkar terrorists they came to know that he was a mastermind behind Kotranka and Darhal explosions in Rajouri district, in which 4 people were injured, and since then he had been absconding and police was after him. And yesterday when he went to the Riasi area, and today morning when villagers spotted him, he had barged along with his associate in one of the dock. They overpowered him, these bare-handed people, and they were carrying large quantities of arms and ammunition with them. They tied them with the rope, and later on these terrorists were handed over to police personnel. So there are 2 things. One is that this is a new strategy of terror outfits where they are trying to infiltrate into political ranks because that way they can checkmate security agencies, and by infiltrating democracy they can use these non-violent means to carry out act of violence. And the second thing is that what is more important is that the people are not only providing information to security forces about presence of terrorists, but they're also taking on terrorists bare-handed. See, this thing happened long back in 2002 in Mahor area when the 2 terrorists were beaten to death. Again in 2009 we saw that one girl, Rukhsana, she had killed a Lashkar terrorist in Rajouri. And after a long time this thing has happened. That means there's a lot of confidence among people that the security forces are with them. I think this is also an eye-opener for all those political parties who had been trying to say that there is an alienation among the masses.
Absolutely. They've been trying to claim alienation of the local public there for a very long time now, but these kind of instances are proof that that's not. But unfortunately there's politics over this crackdown as well, and we'll of course keep a track of that on Times Now. But for the moment, Pradeep, thank you so much for getting us the very latest.